What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Finally the all 8 teams MPL PH season 8 is out. Okay, so as you all know, MPL PH have turned into a franchise league, which means that teams have to pay to be in MPL PH season 8 and they can stay for as long as they want. No qualifiers and no relegation, which means no more MPL PH qualifiers starting season 8 and for the rest of the upcoming season, and teams that finish bottom 2 each season will still stay in the league and will play in the next season. Essentially, buying slots in MPL PH or MPL ID is like buying a property. When you think you are done with MPL ID or MPL PH, you can sell your slot to a team for a certain amount of money, depends on the market value, I guess. So MPL PH season 8, 8 teams will participate. The regular season was supposed to start on 13th of August, but due to the implementation of ECQ in Metro Manila from August 6th to the 20th. ECQ means Enhanced Community Quarantine, which means lockdown. So MPL PH will announce a new date as soon as possible. So before they announce it, let's go through the teams, the players, their past achievement in season 7 of MPL PH. So let's go through the teams. Blacklist International, the defending champion last season, they only lost one match, and that's with Bren Esports. They lost to Bren Esports 2-1, I believe. In the end, they finished their regular season with 12 wins and 1 loss, total of 32 points. In the playoff, they win against Bren Esports 3-2. Took down Aura PH 3-1 and won the grand finals 4-3 against Execration. They actually make a comeback in the grand finals. They were down 3 games, but they managed to win. Blacklist International did play in MSC 2021. They were in Group C, finished first place in the MSC 2021 playoff. Blacklist International 2-0 RSGMY, 3-0 EVOS Legends to get to the grand finals. In the grand finals, Execration got their revenge. Blacklist International only won 1 game, so Blacklist International finished 2nd place in MSC 2021. Now for MPL PH season 8, their roster will have Oh My Venus, Wise, Ohab, Seaon, Dexter, Edward, their new player Haji from Omega Esports, and their coach Bon Chan. Recently, Blacklist International joined NMA Season 3. They finished 3rd place, so still strong. Let's see what can they show at MPL PH Season 8. Onic PH, it was a rough Season 7 for Onic PH. They finished 4th place in the regular season with 7 wins and 6 losses, total of 18 points. In the playoff of MPL PH season 7, they lost to Execration in their first day of playoff. So that was the first time Onic PH went home in the first day of playoff. Season 4 2nd place, Season 5 2nd place, Season 6 4th place, and Season 7 they finished 7th and 8th. Now for MPL PH Season 8 roster, they have Marky, Kyrie, Dilarski, Hated, their new players Ryota from Lao Playbook Esports, Bimo from Lao Playbook Esports, Baloyski, also known as Grit, former Aura PH player, used to play for Onic PH back in Season 4. Their new coach Yep Meister, former Signal Ultra coach. That's it for Onic PH, good luck to them. Omega Esports, the most savage ML Esports team. They release all of their old players because they want Execration players. So Omega Esports in MPL PH season 7, their performance kinda dropped a little bit. They weren't as good as they back in MPL PH season 6. They finished their MPL PH season 7 regular season with 6 wins and 7 losses, total of 21 points. Second place in Group B. In the playoffs, they got the upper bracket but lost to Aura PH and dropped to the lower bracket and lost to Execration. So Omega Esports finished 5th and 6th place in the playoff. Now after the season ended, rumors start to floating around that Omega Esports might release all of their players. At first, I thought they will not continue MPL PH due to the franchise league, but nope, they release all of their players just to get Execration players, the MSC 2021 champion lineup. So now Execration is well known in ML community. They start in MPL PH season 2. Obviously Zapno start in MPL PH season 1, but Execration start in MPL PH season 2 until season 7. In season 7 they finished 3rd in group B with 6 wins and 7 losses, total of 20 points. And in the playoff they did the craziest run in ML Esports history, took down Onic 3-2, took down Omega Esports 3-2, Bren Esports 3-2, and 3-0'd Aura PH to advance to the grand finals. But they lost to Blacklist International 4-3, second place in MPL PH Season 7. In MSC 2021, first in Group D, placed in the upper bracket of the playoff, but they lost to EVOS Legends 2-1. In the lower bracket, they 2-1 Impunity KH, 2-0 RSG MY, and they get their revenge against EVOS Legends. Execration 3-1 EVOS Legends. Once again, they make it to the grand finals facing against Blacklist International. This time, they make sure they win, and Execration is your MSC 2021 champion. After MSC 2021, Execration announced that they will not be participating in MPL PH Season 8 due to the franchise league, and a new team will pick their players for MPL PH Season 8. And that team is Omega Esports. So Omega Esports lineup will be Zapnu, Kelra, Chaknu, Renzio, E2 Max, KelVJ, Omega Esports. Add a few players: Alidab, Ryzen, Dian, and Hito. Alidab and Ryzen from Reach Apex team, and Dian used to play for Execration in MPL PH Season 4, and then he played for ULVL, and then he played for Amihan before he played for Omega Esports. So yeah, good luck to Omega Esports in MPL PH Season 8. Bren Esports, the champion of M2, surely they did good in MPL PH Season 7, right? Bren Esports were in Group A of MPL PH Season 7 regular season. They finished 2nd place with 8 wins and 5 losses, total of 23 points. In the playoffs, they lost to Blacklist International and dropped to the lower bracket and lost to Execration 3-2. So now for MPL PH Season 8, Bren Esports lineup will be SJ, FlapTZ, CalTZ, Lasty, Pew, Ribo, and the new players. Coco is back to MPL PH. LeBron used to play for either main in MPL PH Season 2. Malik and Rimuru is new. So yeah, Bren Esports did participate in NMA Season 3 recently, and looking at their results, they looks like they need more practice, or maybe they just roll in NMA Season 3. Either way, good luck to Bren Esports. Let's see how can they claim the throne back and go to M3 to defend their world champion title. Eco Esports, a new team formerly known as Aura PH. So a quick background check. You guys probably wondering how Eco Esports created. So the CEO of Aura Esports, Christopher Di Jaja, founded ECO, a standalone Filipino organization. The reason why the CEO of Aura Esports did this gesture is because he saw the hard work that his Filipino crew put in through the year, so he reward the group with an organization that they can call their own. So that's a little background info for ECO. Aura PH did pretty good in MPL PH Season 7. They finished first place in Group A of MPL PH Season 7 regular season with 9 wins and 4 losses, total of 26 points. In the playoff, they secured the upper bracket. They took down Omega Esports 3-2, but they lost to Blacklist International 3-1. So they have to drop down to the lower bracket of the playoffs. Unfortunately, they lost their match in the lower bracket against Execration 3-0. So Aura PH finished 3rd place in the playoffs. After the season ended, Aura PH slowly showing hints on the future of this team. And eventually they announced their departure from MPL PH. A lot of fans guessing that RSG will take them, but we were wrong. ECO will replace Aura PH. They took some of Aura PH players, so ECO's roster consists of Rafelsia, Hades, Benny QT. Their new players are Aaron QT, used to play under Blue Fire in Season 6 of MPL PH, Cole TZ, former Omega Esports player, J Meister, former Onic PH player, Invoker, Fly Solo. He's with Aura PH in the last season but didn't play, and Aspect from Lao Playbook Esports. So good luck to ECO. Let's see how far can they go. TNC Pro Team, another new team entering ML, and TNC Pro Team pick up Work Austerforce from MPL PH Season 7, the first team to qualify to MPL PH Season 7 regular season. They actually did pretty good on their first MPL PH. They were in Group A. They ended their regular season with 8 wins and 5 losses, total of 23 points. In the playoff, they took down NXP 3-1 in the lower bracket. After that, they faced Bren Esports. They did lose 1-3, so Work Austerforce finished 5th and 6th place in the playoff. After the season ended, MPL PH turned into a franchise league. I feel bad for this team actually because they were good at MPL PH Season 7, and that was their first MPL PH, and I thought they will miss Season 8 because of the franchise league. But luckily, TNC saw Work Austerforce potential, big strong team, and they picked them up to play in MPL PH Season 8. TNC is huge in Dota 2 scene over in Philippines. TNC Pro Team roster consists of 3 Maltese, Chu, Kausi, Light, Pigot. Their new additional players, Ben Things, they're used to play in Signal Ultra International, Imbet EJ, former Signal Ultra player, and Toshi, former Omega Esports player. TNC Pro Team recently win UC Legends Tournament 2021, so looking strong already. Let's see what can they do in MPL PH Season 8. Next is Nextplay EVOS. You guys probably all know that Nextplay Esports and EVOS Esports collaborated for MPL PH Season 8. Let's look back at NXP in MPL PH Season 7. In the regular season, they were in Group B. They finished 4th place with 6 wins and 7 losses, total of 18 points. And in the playoff, they lost to a rookie team, Work Austerforce 3-1, securing them 7th and 8th place. Now after Season 7, they collaborated with EVOS Esports and now called Nextplay EVOS. Their lineup will have Yawi, Renege, H2O, J Mies, their new players Yeli Hayes from Omega Esports, Sanford, Doggy's playing, I don't know, and Hesa. So yeah, good luck to Nextplay EVOS. Let's see how far can they go under a new team. The last team, RSG PH, the new MPL PH. Obviously, RSG PH is well known over in Malaysia and Singapore. They also have a team over in MPL PH. So now they branched out to MPL PH. This will be their first MPL PH, so there's no history, but their players did have some history, background history. Okay, let's go through RSG PH roster. Demon Kite used to be in JNA Esports before joining RSG PH. Exot, former NXP player. Kenji, former Omega Esports player. Iman used to play with Amihan Esports and then joined Cerebrum Esports before joining RSG PH. Naz Z, new to Esports. Yaknu, former Onic PH player. Aqua, probably new. Keith, former Omega Esports player. Wrecker, he's a streamer on Facebook. And Coach Panda, which have coached Archangel, Lau Playbook Esports before joining RSG PH. So good luck to RSG PH. Let's see how strong are they. That's all for MPL PH Season 8 teams. Top 2 in MPL PH Season 8 will go to M3 this December. So good luck to all of the teams. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Bye bye.